Hello everyone. We've had a little bit of a hiatus. We've both been having a lot of stuff happening with work and that. But we finally got together. We've had a massive, beautiful catch up and a talk. We've got time for maybe a short, slow burn scene. So that's what we're going to try and do. But she's Anna,
And she's Lindsay, and
and
we
we are
are
slow
slow burn.
burn. Great. We are going to do a slow burn. Imagine that.
Yes, I
And
yeah, yes. And we're
surprising.
doing it over Zoom, not Teams. Tried to convince Lindsay to do it on Teams, and she said no,
No chance. Team sucks.
unless
I'm sorry.
Microsoft pays us.
Yeah, okay, Microsoft, if you do, then maybe it's not so bad. But honestly, Zoom, the best, right? I mean, I should get paid from Zoom, I reckon, like sponsorship. The
I
amount of
don't know. I
Zoom I
lost
use,
money
right?
on Zoom. Okay,
All
I
right.
invested in Zoom. I'm waiting for the stocks to go up
Oh,
again.
really? Okay, interesting. All right, I'm gonna go in the random word generator and I'm gonna pick three phrases and then we can just choose the one that we think we want to do.
Okay,
Okay, so a cold fish, someone who lacks empathy and emotion.
okay,
Jaws of death, being in a serious, dangerous, or deadly situation. Or top drawer, high quality, exceptional, something that's very valuable.
okay.
Which one
Are
do
we
you
doing
think?
all three? No, we're picking one, right?
Jeez. No, if you had to pick one, what are you picking?
Oh, I like cold fish.
Okay, cool.
What's the what's the yeah, cold,
Yeah,
what's
well,
the
no, if
other
that's the
two?
one you remember. Top drawer, so something valuable, or jaws of death.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let's do cold fish.
Mm-hmm.
Cold fish and the jaws of death. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
That's it could be funny.
yeah.
Okay, so cold fish. Oh God.
Cold fish. Cold fish.
Okay. So do we still cover? No.
Yeah, slow burn. We'll just start.
Okay, yeah. So oh my God. Yeah, I'm not quite so sure what happened there.
Mm. Bit of a bit of a cold fish. You can't tell. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell from.
No, I mean, like I mean, I always thought, like, I'm smoking hot.
Yeah.
How
Well,
can
you
I be
are.
cold fish?
Well, you are, but you are very hard to read, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, no, of course not. I'm easy. Faster
Really?
carry the next four.
Yeah, okay, that's a joke, but you're doing stand up again, right? You're doing that course again.
Well,
That's
honey, not course. I graduated. I'm actually now going up on
oh,
stage this time. I'm not like, not a student anymore. I'm a graduate.
a graduate. Did you get a hat?
Hmm.
Did you get a graduation hat?
Um, yeah, like I got a microphone. They said like now it's time for me to go to the big boys. I'm not a newbie anymore.
Okay, so tell
But
tell me this though. Okay. If you're not a cold fish, then how come most of the stand-up act is about you being cold? Like,
well, how else is the guy going to give me his jacket?
oh my God,
I'm not
please.
that
The
cool.
one-liners are coming out. Like, honestly, I don't know. Can I live with this? These one-liners, these jokes, I don't know.
But I met someone.
Really? Is this like a
Yes.
knock-knock joke? I don't know.
No, it's for real. He
Okay.
is an acupuncturist.
Okay, that's different.
I know, right?
How
It's
did
like,
this come about? Like, that's very niche.
I know. It's so weird. Like I didn't think I would ever meet a acupuncturist around.
No, like
I
when do
mean,
you
like
meet an acupuncturist?
it's not like something that you would see on, like, like in a random bar. Like, hi, my name is Matt and I'm an acupuncturist.
Puncturist, yeah, yeah. So wait, how
Oh,
come I'm just hearing about this now? Like how did this happen?
oh well, the usual. It was one of those days where I was just having brunch with my friend. I haven't seen him in ages. And so I got there and then he waved at the guy that he knew, and that guy was really cute. And I said, so okay, so what do you do? And he says, like, oh, my friend goes like, oh, Anna, he's actually does the most interesting thing. He's an acupuncturist. And you know me, I always like, it's like for me, it's like, oh, like free consultation doctor. So I thought, oh my God, I
Yeah.
do dry needling. Like,
Yeah.
because like all the sports that I do, I like to do dry needling because it like
Yeah.
removes all the knots. And I go like, oh, so is it like as painful as dry needling? And he goes, oh, no, no, no. Acupuncturist is something similar, but he follows the Japanese way. Like he studied in Japan
Ah,
to to go learn acupuncture. And you know what I think when guys tell me like they live in Japan, right?
yeah. No, because I can't tell. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. I
They got
can't.
yellow fever.
The jokes. I can't. I can't. Okay, is this real that you met this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's
Would I lie
are
to
you
you?
well, I, I can't
Does this
tell.
make
Honestly, I
sense?
can't tell. I can't I can't tell.
So anyway, I asked him because I was telling him about all my injuries, and I go like, I
Yeah.
could use
Because
someone
that's
to
really
help
attractive.
remove.
That's like you meet someone. Let me tell you about or let me tell you about all the injuries I have. What a great conversation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I figured you'd be like, business.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. Yeah.
And so I was like telling you, I have this little problem on my shoulder and also on my
Okay, can
lower
I just ask
back.
you when you said that, like, did you just do it exactly like that, like where you did like that look?
Well, yeah,
Because
I had to point to where it is,
oh
right?
yeah.
And also on my lower back, and also like there's this knot on my bum that just won't go away. And
Mm.
really, I just really want some, and it's like almost I just want a needle to just poke that thing out.
Um okay, so you said that to him.
Well, I did
You
say,
actually
like, can you help me with some of the knots I have on my body from
you
here, here, and here?
you
Yeah.
asked him to poke his needle
No, no,
on
I
your
did
butt.
not. I just
I
asked him if he can help with the knots I have. Come on, I'm not that crude. I
like
just asked if he
I
could
can't
help.
tell. You know what I mean? Like I can't tell. It's yeah,
So
I
I
can't
just
tell.
asked him, and then if he could. So he said, like, sure, let's
Yeah,
um arrange a time. So I told him, like, yeah, okay. And so like he asked me for my IG,
right.
and then he started following me. And
Mm-hmm.
so like, and then so I followed him back so he could
Mm-hmm.
slide into the DM. So he started DMing me like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." And I
Slide
go like,
into the DM. Okay.
"Yeah." So then I told him like, oh yeah, I am keen on getting some acupuncture done.
Hmm. So has it happened?
Well, so then he asked me like, so I asked him like, so how does this work? Do you come to my place or do I go to yours? Like, do you have like, where do you do
Okay,
your
hang on. I just want
practice?
to, because I can't tell. Okay, so I just want to, do you understand the euphemisms you like that you're saying here? Do you realize like,
I'm asking him, does he make house calls? Your
yeah.
place or mine? How
Mm,
does this work?
yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then so
And do we
what's
need
happened?
anything else other than a bed?
Okay. Because yeah. Yeah, and so what's happened? What
So then, when he came over,
right?
well, then they finally decided like, okay, maybe it's more comfortable if he comes over to
Mm-hmm.
mine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked him, what do we need? And he says like, oh, it's like, like a bed is fine. And I told him I've never done this before. And I go like, so how does that work? Do you take my pulse? Do you know, check my tongue? I mean, look at my eyes, look into
Mm-hmm.
my eyes and all that. So I was like,
Yeah.
and so like,
It's
so he looked at my eyes, he held my wrist, he put it out, he's like, tried to check my pulse.
right. For acupuncture.
Yes, and then he started massaging my palm.
Don't they use needles? Like,
Yeah, but he
why
says
is
like he's just
he
trying to relieve the stress in my hands because he says I'm very stressed and I need to relax. I started massaging the back of my neck and my
okay?
scalp, and then he told me I
Hang on,
need to
let me
lie.
guess, let me guess. You thought you were really tense, like all down your back, and you may as well take your top off, like because so you can get to it better.
No, he's very professional. He
Oh,
asked
okay.
me like
Mm-hmm.
to lie down face down on the
Right.
bed
Mm-hmm.
um because he needed to like look at like the issues that I have on my shoulder and my
Right.
back, and then he says like it would help if I unbutton my shorts so that
Right.
he could like look at the issue that
Get a
I
closer
had on
look.
my
Your
yeah
your
on
your
my
butt.
well that was where the problem was in the tension, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't
then
know if I
yeah
want to
so
ask you what
and then
happens
so
next.
like
I because I
then
can't tell. I
I mean, like he came with, then he took out his needles and like, it's just like, okay, just relax, it's going to be, like those fine, long, fine needles.
hmm.
Had to swab the area and then just before those things. Don't really like couldn't really look at them because you know me, I'm a little
Okay, so
bit,
it was actually needles. It was actually acupuncture needles. Oh, yeah,
it is
okay.
acupuncture. I'm telling you, come on. Where do
Oh,
you
okay.
think I was going with
I don't know.
this?
I can't tell. You know what I mean? Like you've done the comedy course, you cracking jokes every 5 minutes. And to be honest, like everything you said, it kind of sounds like a euphemism for sex. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's
I feel like you're like trying to get something from me.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, because I can't tell.
So then, after, right? So after my session, it kind
Mm-hmm.
of then felt awkward because I go like, well, he only massaged one hand. What about the other hand?
Mm-hmm.
So then he came over, massage, and then started giving me, my other massage on my scalp.
Mm-hmm.
And then that got me thinking because he was just like, there, close,
Yeah, very close. Yeah.
and it had the bed.
Okay, hang on. Do you mean the massage table or
No, no bed. There was no massage table because it was in my room.
yeah? Okay. See, I can't tell. I just I I can't I can't tell. I really can't tell.
And then he asked me if I want, is there anything else I wanted?
Right. And
Well, and then I asked him if I could see his big needle.
scene. Oh my God. Wow.
What? What
That,
story?
that wow. That was just like it had everything. I mean, like it had repetition, it had comedy jokes, it had sexual innuendo.
Still clean though.
It was, oh yeah, yeah. Totally. Yeah, totally.
You think it'd make a good stand-up set?
Well, I'm trying I was like I literally was like I can't tell. Like even though that was the tagline or whatever, but it's like I literally can't tell. Like
Okay,
what
so
like
I have another way of how to end this.
yeah.
Was that like, in the end, as I was paying for it, I wasn't quite so sure whether I was paying for the acupuncture or for the service
Or the other
after.
thing. Yes,
And
that's
so
the ending.
did I just pay for sex?
Yeah, great. That's the ending. Yeah, like where's the line? Was that the service, or did he service
Or
me?
was
Like
this
what am
the
I what
after service and did I
yeah, yeah,
just pay
yeah.
for it?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
did they
yeah.
just tip him?
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, I love that. I love that. So that could have been the ending as well.
Yeah, because it
Definitely.
wasn't because there was like so much the needle shows. So I think I wanted I had the feed that he just wanted to show me his big needle.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, the message is like kind of getting cheeky. It's like it feels like he wants to show me his big needle.
Yeah.
It's like, he likes to poke,
Yeah.
poke.
But like if I knew you had that other ending, I wouldn't have ended it there because I would have
Yeah.
loved you to end it on that the other
Oh,
thing
it's
you
okay.
said.
We just told everyone there, then that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It's
but then
done.
I was like thinking about using this as a stand-up comedy set as well. So I wasn't quite so
Interesting.
sure if I want to how I'm gonna end it. But I haven't really crafted it yet.
Okay, cool. Because I literally knew nothing about this. Like you've just inserted it into an improv scene, and then I'm just like, yeah, because you do comedy and stuff, you know. That's
But
so
yeah, I
funny.
started doing stand-up comedy, so that's fine. It's just more a new genre.
But
It's a good break from storytelling.
yeah, well, something different, right? But the interesting thing is because I remember one of my teachers, Brian O'Connell, he's an American guy at the Pack Theatre. He was saying, remember, you can never steal an improv. So even if you're taking that from somewhere else and you put it into improv, like that story or
Yeah,
something, you're still like I was talking to my level ones actually on Thursday saying use real life, like
yeah,
use stuff from your real life and infuse it into scenes or like heighten the stakes of it or
yeah.
whatever it is. So I think that's really interesting, like that you've just gone, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this as my stand-up thing, let's try an improv scene and just see how that flows. It's
Yeah.
it's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, don't really have much of an idea, but I figured, hey, you know what? I've been toying with this thing to do it as a stand-up, but I haven't really sat down and properly crafted it. So I just was curious to see whether
Great.
it flows or not.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've not told this to another person, so it's a good way to just test it out.
there you go, test it out
So,
in
oh,
improv.
but yeah, but did I tell you though, I did stand-up comedy in Manila in Taglish,
What's
partly
that?
in Filipino.
Oh, wow. Wow. So is
Because
that
most of the
part
jokes actually
Filipino,
are in
part
Filipino.
English?
Yeah, because most of the jokes are actually in Filipino in
Hmm?
Manila when you do comedy.
Right.
So I wasn't that confident about doing it straight Filipino. So I
Mm-hmm.
just did a mix.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. Love it. All right.
So
I
yeah,
can't
anyway.
tell. So, uh,
Anyway,
so,
but
what did you think? I mean, you happy with the scene?
me,
What do
are
you
you
think?
asking me or are you asking the audience?
No. You. I'm asking you.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
we
yeah, I'm
ask
happy
the audience
because
at the
like
end?
for me it felt more like just me and Lindsay catching up and me just pulling stuff out of a hat.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while. Actually, you guys should have probably heard our conversation earlier, which apparently Lindsay thinks it's a lot more wealth of material.
Yeah. A lot going on. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Happy to have us back, slow
Yes.
burn back,
Yes.
and
I
hopefully we'll
have
have a
no
chance
life.
to do.
This is what I do on a Friday night.
Yeah, same here. I mean, totally right. But why wouldn't you? It's so good. Okay, so
I could be eating rainbow bagels.
what do we? Can you just show it on the screen? Can you just show one? Because I think this is amazing. So Anna's super
I
talented.
made
Look at
rainbow
this.
bagels.
Rainbow bagels. Okay.
4 different layers. It's beetroot, some berry thing, some moringa, whatever. So kind of like a spinach and plain
That
plain
looks
bagel.
so good. Like I am
Pretty.
almost getting on a plane to go to Singapore to have those bagels, can I just say? Yeah, so super talented. She can cook, she can paint, she can storytell, she can improv, she can do comedy.
Except for admin.
Come on, nobody's perfect. Okay,
I I
that's
I I have told people I can do a lot of things. Admin is not one of them.
you need a t-shirt that says that.
Huh?
How good would a t-shirt be that said that?
Yes. I'm a good at a lot of things, but admin's
Yeah,
not one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's gonna be our next tagline or
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I want that t-shirt. If you ever make it, okay, can you send it to me? Because I really
Oh
want
my
it.
God, maybe we should just have that one. Like
Classic.
but
All right.
yeah, so yeah, I'm
What do
not
we
very good
want
at admin.
the audience to do? Because you said something like, what can they do? How about, guys, let us know if you reckon that improv could be a good way for you to trial out new stuff. Maybe it's for comedy, maybe it's for writing something.
Yeah. And see how it pans out if you're just thinking about a plot line. I think maybe
Yeah.
actually my improv might be a good way to just think about, kind of like when we do the one word story, but instead when you already have a plot line using improv as a way to brainstorm with your partner
Yeah.
or with your group mates as to have a premise of what the storyline should be and then see how it pans out. It's kind of like the honey spiders when we used to do our shows.
Yeah.
When we used
Yeah.
to,
Like the
you
narrative, the
know,
more narrative stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
or
It's
we'd
cool.
have our characters and just make believe. I miss being Victoria.
Speaking of characters, what did you say just then? You
I
miss
miss being Victoria.
Oh, I know you always Victoria because Martin could remember one name as well. Victoria, yeah.
And he's
Miss
always
Martin.
Peter.
Yeah, totally. But speaking of honey spiders, I think we spoke about the possibility of getting George to do something as a
Yes.
guest,
Mm.
and also I'm putting it here on camera for posterity, if that's the word. We are doing the documentary at some stage. It's happening. Okay.
We can, which one? Oh, wait, are we doing it live on stage? Are we talking about doing it live
No,
on stage or?
just this. We're doing
Okay.
this because we always do all formats and stuff, and we've been doing the latter a lot lately. But I
Okay.
want to do a documentary.
Okay. Do you think should we bring George for the documentary?
Yeah, maybe bring him in for the documentary.
Yeah. Okay.
You just want to do one less character. I mean, that's what.
I mean, I can do multiple characters. It's been a while.
Yeah. It's fun. I love doing multiple characters.
I think I can do multiple characters. Actually, I'm just thinking about would it be fun if we do it with two laptops? So how would that look like? I'm just still my head. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go.
We're
We
gonna
are slow
go.
burn, and we're
We are
gonna
slow burn,
slow burning out. That's
burning, and I'm just mimicking, not mirroring, mimicking.
mimicking.
All
Yeah, totally.
right.
All right. Thanks, guys, for listening, watching, and we'll talk to you soon.